Set nearly 1,000 years before the events in The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion and The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like, with no level restrictions and no subscription required. This massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite location or storyline and jump in. From the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Heights. From the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere to Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves. From frozen Skyrim in the north to the endless swamps of Blackmarsh, adventure is everywhere. Are you ready to forge your own legend? Options for creating and personalizing characters in The Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 different character races, with a 10th race option available as an add-on. Select from 6 unique classes and customize them to fill exactly the role you want to play. Want to create a high elf sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a red guard dragon knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn skill points as you adventure across Tamriel to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. As you explore the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. For every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, you earn a bonus skill point to spend on your character. The in-game skill advisor provides recommendations on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's the freedom presented in The Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave or mysterious forest that intrigues you. Adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends have wildly different levels or belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, or the Old Mary Dominion. Each alliance features a unique and compelling storyline, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level or alliance. Tamriel is a dangerous place. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, you have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Use your skills, special abilities, and a combination of light and heavy attacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. Unleash powerful synergy attacks when fighting as part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use stealth to evade detection, get around obstacles, or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the group activity finder and the friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or other adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online community is extremely welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. Our players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or simply chat about the latest revelation of lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra rewards for tackling group dungeons. Dungeons present some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex battles, and compelling opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and you have a better understanding of the game, the Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat, as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles, where the 3 alliances fight for control of the imperial capital of Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further customize your character. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting rigs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elder Scrolls Online provides players with the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing quests, purchased through the Crown Store, or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 24 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing the Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like, it's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.
Welcome to ESO News. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your drive here as we're getting ready for the night, for the game. Did you see the banners we put up? I think that was so much fun putting those banners up. Pretty exciting. And the boring work comes in. You see the old dragon imp over there flying around. Maybe might get a dragon imp gummy one day. put in the crown crate gummy? Well, sounds good to me. I would love to do that. So looking at today's login rewards here for the day is over in Steam. You guys are going to be receiving once you log in over on Twitch. That's where the main place is. But I'll just give it to you this like this. If you're logged into your account in which you can see this, then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to log into your account and you'll see that you'll be receiving this reward in Steam. The experience scrolls are being given today. That's a great thing. And tomorrow over in Steam, you guys are going to be excited because Steam is growing up. And if you were playing ESO on Steam, you are going to be growing so much here tomorrow by getting a Gloomspore Crown Crate. It's going to be a sweet, sweet thing. When you look over at the Gloomspore, it's kind of like a renewable energy. When you kind of look at when you're plugging in your charger for your device when you're charging your device. What the renewable energy source for us is the Gloomspore, and that's a great thing. Kind of grew off of what looks like the ivy that grows over in Moonsugar Meadow. That's the first glimpse you get to see the ivy starting to grow within the game. That's a great thing. And if you are an Xbox, you guys will be receiving 30,000 Alliance points. You're going to be able to have some major battles going on. If you're in the Alliance War, you're going to love getting more involved in the game. You'll be able to get more. If you like ballistas, get some ballistas. I love shooting the ballista off in the game at the forts. You know what I'm saying? I love firing the ballista. Why don't you join with me tonight in the battle? You can be right next to me, and we can shoot off the ballistas together. Hopefully you are enjoying your drive here today. I'll be right back. Hopefully you're having a good drive here today, whether you're in rush hour traffic or whether you're in your apartment or over in your house getting ready to play the game later on tonight. You know where the action's going to be tonight. You know where the action's going to be tonight. It's going to be at the forts, defending the keeps. And you know you Waldemary Dominion and Ebonheart Pact guys love to battle us. Really. It's gonna be a super fun night. I might just stay in IC. If you have ever heard of the third DLC, IC is another term for Imperial City. I kind of took to that saying really quick that most players call Imperial City IC. 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 So we're going to look in here in getting ready for the live discussions in here in elderscrollsonline.com. It's going to be sweet. What is going on in the live discussion? It's so exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? I think so. Huh. So I guess I guess they're calling for bug reports. You can follow the bug reports in elderscrollsonline.com in the forum section. And we're just going to go into what's being discussed here with Embervine Delve boss bugged. Let's get into the discussion. What is going on in the discussion? On PC /NA, a gang of us are waiting for the Embervine Delve and Galen to spawn, but it's been 15 minutes with no luck. Is it bugged? The weird thing is my compass indicates there's an enemy right in front of me in the boss's little arena that's arrowed me, but there's nothing there. And once I leave the arena, it goes away. Maybe the boss is up, but we can't see it. Like how the Unmaker boss in Deadlands was invisible a few months ago. Though we could attack and be attacked by it, unlike this one. I logged out, then back in, and the boss respawned several times within 4 to 5 minutes of each other. I think there are just some Delve instances where the boss is bugged and won't spawn at all, but he will in other instances. Same on PC. EU waited 30 minutes, no spawn, so logged off. Hey all, just letting you know, we should have a fix for this in an upcoming incremental patch. In the meantime, if you run into this issue, try leaving the area. Make sure you're out of combat. Then go back and try again. Glad to see I'm not the only one where the boss pops up on the compass. ECNA, my tank companion does skills like they are in combat, but nothing to actually impact the enemy. They just do shields and lay down synergies. Yeah, boss still broke today. He seemed to be underground. One of the companions kept trying to attack it, but he couldn't be engaged. I'm sorry others are having problems with this boss spawning or appearing underground. I cleared this delve today, and the boss was there waiting for me with no problem. Although I just noticed something. I managed to find an instance where the boss was not bugged. A friend and I killed it a few times, then it glitched out. The boss spawned like normal, and we killed the frog phase of the boss. After that, though, the druid did not appear. I think that he spawned stayed underground for some reason. I say stayed underground, assuming that the druid is moved there, which he is inside of the frog for the purposes of being concealed from the player. Potential theory, my friend, and I have, is that it's sometimes when the frog is killed too quickly. This glitch occurred when the frog got wrecked. As in, it didn't even get an attack in. I am still experiencing this bug. The patch did not work. The upcoming incremental patch is likely the one on November 14th. It's been hit or miss for me. One time I was able to kill him twice. And then another time he was bugged. Still having the issue for the last couple of days. The boss is either invisible or glitched. It does attack when I get close enough, but I can't see or attack IT. You are in combat, and boss cannot be seen. Companions react to boss that cannot be seen. Fixed. Number 1, ensure you are not in combat. Head back to inner caverns if you have to get out of combat. Number 2, log out, then log back in. Number 3, enter boss area. Number 4, if not fixed, go to step 1. Greetings. This thread has been moved to the bug reports section as it is better suited there. Thank you for your understanding. Tried this, didn't work. I had to log out and back in multiple times, but I did eventually end up in an instance that wasn't bugged. The boss is respawning every 5 minutes like he is supposed to in this instance. I have untaunted. That add-on shows a small arrow over enemies. And for me, it shows the boss is underground. Sometimes companions fight the ground, and so that might be it. For devs, I think the spawn of the boss is underneath the map. I'm hunting for lead for the new skin, and I attempted to farm this boss, but it never spawned. But that's not a fix. There is an issue with the boss. What are you suggesting in a band-aid? Not a solution. This bug is so annoying, makes doing the savior achievement impossible. Just update, this will be fixed in Monday's patch. I can support this theory because I killed this boss many times, but only when few people was around. When they kill frog slowly, not burned in 1 second, then boss worked without any problem. PSNA today tried the above steps and did not work. Dismissing companion before entering door to boss area did work, and he spawned immediately. I was able to then call companion and finish the boss. This boss is still bugged. Waiting for 25 minutes and didn't spawn. Can't finish the delve because of this bug. Today is the Wednesday after Gina's post. To support this theory, last time I went into Embervine, no one was near, and boss stage there was no dead boss body. And the boss never respawned no matter how long I waited as well. I think it's still broken too. Any update? Still bugged on PS? Didn't have companion out and boss was clearly underground. Tried relogging a few times. No success. I'm still getting the bug on PC. This is definitely wasn't fixed. Same here. No companion active, no player around, and the boss does not spawn. Waited around 15 minutes. There's also no boss bar but a red dot on the radar when I enter the room. I made sure to kill anything on my way in, but that did not help. How does this bug still exist? It's been here since the Delve was released, much like other dungeon bugs. Wow, the bug is still here, and nothing helps. Like all these devices to move in and out of the area or log in / log out, the mob is definitely there. In enters combat, the red dot is depicting the enemy. All the same is described above, but it's 2023 already. Today is the 7th of January. Well, still bugged. No respawn at all. Tried everything. Reload UI. Reboot game. Die. Nothing helps. Still bugged. Been logging in and out repeatedly, trying to get an instance where the boss isn't stuck underground. No luck yet on PC NA. Lost count of how many relogs, but I eventually found an instance where the boss was waiting and got my achievement. Definitely kill the frog slowly so it doesn't glitch. Bug is still present. Great work. Experiencing this bug as I type this? I like the bug. So we're getting out of the Embervine bug. Wow, that was amazing. How did we get out of the Embervine bug? That is yet to be seen. So I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your drive. I'll be right back. Just got back here and I have to explain a little problem here with the company. What's going on here? We need to work on um, some things here in Nintendo. What I'm explaining here is there's a problem with a connection problem, and this is a great thing to go over of what's going on to where we can connect up. And so here, what is the color of Nintendo these days? Well, Nintendo's kind of like a red. So we're just gonna use this here, and then Nintendo. Nintendo has always kind of been like a red color, and so those of you that are in Ebonheart Pact are gonna love this because your color is red. And so what we have to do is we have to actually work a little bit on what's going on inside of Nintendo right now. The Nintendo app is working fine. That's not an issue inside of on the Chromebook. So I'm just gonna have the word out here, Nintendo. Okay. Now what does Nintendo use? Nintendo uses multiple things. Nintendo uses us, whether Vesta or ZeniMax. And so what I have to explain to the company what we should do. Now, whether this gets done, that's yet to be seen. But this is going to be a good development for the connection for the company, so we can provide a connection, and Nintendo can pay us back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the console that I have, and right here I'm going to draw out a Nintendo Switch. So as you guys might have seen the potential GOG console that is coming in. This is going to be some great stuff. Okay, I'm just kind of drawing off of what the Switch looks like. Okay, so draw a little bit more on what this kind of looks like. So this is kind of a green, a green 300. Get away, fly. Give me her like flag. Shoot, fly away. Okay. I'm like, how is that a Nintendo Switch? Well, it's a Nintendo Switch drawing. So I'm good to. Okay. This will just start right here. Have you ever played with a Nintendo Switch? They're really fun. About right there. Like yellow. Like one of those like stitch drawings. There. Well, this could be a Nintendo Switch. What kind of game controller is that? It's the new Switch. Oh, that looks like an alligator dragon. Okay. No, it doesn't look so animal-like. Okay. It's like a Necrom worm, like right there, and the slow Necrom worm is slowly working and slowly trying to go in. Is the Necrom worm going to function in Vesta or in ZeniMax? Very good question. Very, very, very good question. Okay, so this is what a Nintendo Switch looks like. A white fly. Why are flies coming in? I don't understand. So okay, so we got like I really like being here. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. How do you know what keypad what keypad is what? Okay, so we got to do a little bit more work. Oh, okay. That key won't work. So this one. Okay. Okay. Like, wow, that's starting to look like a really good console. Wow. Okay, that looks good to me. All these buttons right over here on the left-hand side are just like, huh? But you look at these the buttons here on the left-hand side, and you'll be like, how do those buttons work? And this will become more apparent to some here coming up on how this actually works. Nah, that's not showing up. Oh. How about this? There we go. That shows up a little bit. Away, fly! So I'm making something out of this. Okay, so fly out! I'm gonna have to get this fly out. Where is that fly coming? This. Okay, so that's the X, if you can kind of tell. Oh, wait, fly! I'm getting that for you. Anyways, okay. Get that for Nintendo. All right. So we have the X and the Y, and we have the B and the A. What the heck? Okay. And the fly is still in here. Don't know what to say about the fly, but we have a Nintendo, a Switch that talking about here. So what color do we use to explain how we're gonna get the problem solved? Well, blue really doesn't solve the complete problem, and yellow doesn't solve the complete problem, along with red doesn't completely solve the problem. So what do we go with on what color will actually function? Well, gray is a good color. So gray. This is another gray. So okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this to make a kind of a there we go. This will kind of looks like the screen. Away flag. Some people are probably like, what the heck is that? So we got a little connection problem. Isn't the screen pretty? I think so. Okay, so we've got a miniature screen here for the Nintendo Switch, and we are having an actual issue with the screen on the Nintendo Switch, and specifically for Nintendo. Now we need to go in to get a connection. Now, what is going to work? So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write in Besta a symbol for Besta and a symbol for ZeniMax, and see how we're going to be able to communicate, because the switch is not communicating inside. Away, fly. It's not like Zorro. Are you want to be Zorro? All you gotta do is put a little line in there, the Z. You can be Zorro. White fly. I don't have that fly dot in. Okay, so we've got the premature picture here of you see a picture of Nintendo. And you're like, okay, well, Nintendo's a gaming company. That's great. Is Nintendo working? Well, Nintendo does work. However, Nintendo's not able to function with either Best or ZeniMax currently. So what we have to do is we have to build a connection. And so what I'm going to do here is there's two forms for us, and what I'm going to suggest for you guys in Besta right now is I'm going to suggest you guys using this symbol right here that's inside of the Nintendo Switch. Right here, you'll see the symbol that is the connection symbol right here, as you can see in some sides of the Switch. Right over here in ZeniMax, we have also a symbol right here. Kind of make this easy. So as you see, might see on while your loading screen is going when the company comes in, go. Pretty sweet, huh? I think so. That is pretty. That sure is pretty. And so what I'm explaining is, we cannot communicate. I cannot get an email, or I cannot send, like, the support is not functioning. And so what I'm suggesting is Besta that you guys take the circle, and you guys in ZeniMax take the diamond, the diamond symbol, whatever shape that is, the polygon. That's the best I can think of in math. Might want to go back over into geometry and shapes. That's an important thing to learn in gaming. Geometry is an important subject, or where you kids, when you're learning your math lessons. This is a math lesson for us currently, and where we have to learn how to communicate. It's just not playing an Elder Scrolls game. It's also playing the game of being able to communicate. So hopefully you guys are understanding this. I'm going to leave it right here for right now. This is just a suggestion for the company of which side can take which to be able to communicate for us, to where we do have communications, because these are not currently working all in the major places of the EULA, the privacy notice, the help. There's no support, and what I'm explaining is the importance for us to be able to communicate with Nintendo, to where Nintendo can communicate back to us. With that, I'm going to take a real quick break. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your drive and you're learning a little bit more about Elder Scrolls. Okay, I'm back in here, and I just wanted to show the kind of the problem that's going on. As you can see, the right here, I'm going to show this really quick. Right over here, as you see the pin pointer. This is like a pin pointer on the actual Nintendo Switch, um, where I have both of these. I'm going to show this really quick on what this looks like in real time. That's with both of the ZeniMax symbol and the Vesta symbol. That's cute, but there's no connection. We're not able to connect up for some odd reason. So, I'm going to do some more investigation and see what will possibly connect up. I will be right back. Hopefully, you're enjoying your drive. Okay, I kind of see the problem here in the Vesta.net. Was it status portal? As you can see that this is showing. You might be able to see this, and you might not. But what this is saying is that all the games are operational. However, the game is not operational completely. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to scroll down, and that is asking to reload. What I'm looking at is the page is not loading inside of the console. See the green mean that's a good thing, but however, this all of these games, all of the games for Besta showing on Besta are operational. However, look as I go down, there's nothing. The page is not loading on the screen on the Besta portal on the Nintendo Switch. And so the assumption is that the page is not is not loading for some odd reason. It says right here, due to the size of the page, not all content could be displayed. Try reloading the page, and it has a question mark. So I'm going to press the cancel button. I'm just going to try to do this live. Let's see here. This is all the way down for those of you that are looking to get support. Going and scrolling all the way down to the way bottom of the site, you can see the Explorer, home, news, games, studios, mods, playtest, community. The best link. The links look like the white link they usually, when we see on the screen, are not going in. They're going in now, but over on the portal, the white links are not. It's not linked up in the portal page. So I don't know where the actual link is on the portal page. However, on the main page right here of ZeniMax looks. I'm right here in terms of service. Right here of for ZeniMax. I don't know if this is showing up on the screen, but you can kind of tell. I don't know if this is going to actually show. I'm going to look at this on the screen on another screen. Yeah, that's just upside down. It doesn't show terms of service. But I'm going to scroll all the way down, and that shows the white links are there. Okay, now going into the where it says status, that looks like that's quite possibly when we go in, the white links are not there, and so this is a big fun mess. There we go. Okay, so we have the white links now. You see, I'm going to show you guys here really quick. Oh wow! And it's showing reload again. That's the problem. So it's on the status page that the problem is. Right here is the status page. Just not wanting to get down there. That's a problem. So keep on having to reload. So the bar goes in, but the signal is not. There's. There we go. We have an intermittent signal problem. Can you see it? I think there it is right there. That's going in and out, and that's our problem right there. The little spinning circle that you see, that's going in and out, and that's supposed to be constant, and it's not. Yeah, it goes back to the reload page. I'm going to hit the cancel button. So So on the Besta side, those of you guys that are interested in the Skyrim Creation Club store, inside of Besta is this is amazing. The Creation Club store is available in Besta.net. That's an amazing thing to think about. But for right now, this is kind of the little problem child that we're having inside of the system. I'm gonna go back to the home page and see if so the system's operational, but it's not. There we go. This might be the issue also that's causing us the signal failure. Right in here in the whoops, right here, Best of Live games is what it says. Look at the games in here. You see all the pictures right here. I think these right here is the yeah, Fallout Shelter on PC and Rage 2 are the two pictures that are not producing inside of the system. And so Fallout Shelter and Rage 2 look like the actual issues. I looked over at Fallout Shelter earlier. It was playing fine, but it's not it's not on the Chromebook anymore. And not that that was ever a problem because Fallout Shelter worked every time. And so looking in here on the Switch, we don't have a connection. It looks like it's because of Fallout Shelter on the PC version and Rage 2. It shows that it's operational, but we have a blank picture. So technically, the Fallout Shelter on PC and Rage 2 are inoperable. So the current ones that are working, Deathloop is working fine. Doom is working fine. Doom 3 BFG works fine. Doom Eternal is working fine. Fallout 4 Creation Club Store is working fine. Fallout 4 Creation Kit Mods upload is working fine. Fallout 4 Mods is working fine. Fallout 76 is working fine. Fallout Shelter PC is the issue, and Rage 2 is the issue. Skyrim Mods is functional, whereas the Skyrim Creation Club store is functional. What I'm seeing here, that you might think a little differently of how the picture as Fallout 4 Creation Club store or Fallout 4 mods or Skyrim mods or Skyrim Creation Club store might be the issue, but the gray blank picture is an indication of the malfunction inside of the system of the two games. So that gives us a clue and an indication of what is giving us the actual issues inside of the system. I've seen it before over on Google Play, to where we have interoperable systems to where there's freezes, there's the game shutting off, and the blank screen that is seen in here is the issue. It's not the little dots in Fallout 4 Creation Club store or any of those other ones, but it's the actual blank picture that is the indication of the malfunction. So I am going to take a real quick break. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your drive and you're learning a lot more about Elder Scrolls. This is going to be some fun stuff once this does get fixed. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. What I'm going to suggest to the company to is to put a price tag on Fallout Shelter and Rage 2, as those two games have most likely been presented as a free copy. What I'm going to suggest is to put a price tag on there. Just stick it as like $2 or $3, and then we'll call it good. And then the system should start working. Got back and almost the ending of the segment of ESO News. This is a great thing. Looking here in elderscrollsonline.com, and I'm going to explain the issue that's going on with the Nintendo Switch. This is going to actually work for you guys. And what you guys have to do is you have to have a device that's capable, has enough memory that to where you can play a game. And when it involves playing ESO, you're going to have enough memory to play the game, whether it's a small computer that runs off the cloud system, or whether the game runs off of a PC or Macintosh or a console. It becomes highly complex when it involves multiple animations, and in ESO there's multiple animations. And so when I'm explaining the need for you guys, a mere like $3 for one game, the company will even throw both of the games in for you for the price of $3. The company really will. The games are not much memory, but what I'm explaining, the need for us to pay attention and be careful with the memory, and the importance of you guys to log into your account daily, so you're aware and you're up to date with the information in today's current technology in elderscrollsonline.com. I'm going to look in here really quick of what I'm going to explain for those of you guys that do not have a console, or you're not able to play ESO. What I'm going to explain to you guys is this is a really good thing. This will help you out to where even when you're watching the game, you have to pay for something. And so what I'm going to explain in here of the upcoming chapter, this is going to be a really important thing for you guys to understand, the importance to buy the upcoming next chapter of Gold Road. I'm going to go in here in elderscrollsonline.com. I'm going to click on the store button, and I think that's where the next chapter is available for you guys to look at here in elderscrollsonline.com. This is an important thing for you guys to understand, how important it is to buy at least something. This is pretty inexpensive, and this will save your device. What I'm explaining over in your PC or in your Macintosh, if you don't have enough memory, still by buying this will help you guys out. So what I'm explaining here, the importance, even though you might not be able to play the game, you're looking at this. Why would I buy the next chapter? Because if you're not keeping up to date, then you're not going to be allowed to be in certain systems. And that's what I'm explaining here with the need for you guys to buy the next chapter, the next chapter of Elder Scrolls coming up here in June. You can pre-purchase the game. I'm not expecting you guys to pay for an expensive Gold Road Deluxe version, which is $79.99. There's more things that come in with the package, with the deluxe package, or if you're trying to look at maybe possibly like a tier that is a little bit lower over in the collection of Gold Road with $59.99. These are just the what's called planks or tiers of the game sets within ESO. And so this is a really good thing for you guys to understand on the tier system. What I had done before when I had bought High Isle, I bought it completely. I bought the game series completely to make sure that the system would run properly. And so going in here a little bit further, when I saw High Isle starting to go away, I was a little concerned about what was going on. And since now I know how the company works, it's safe to say that when we went over to Necrom, there were probably people asking, do we have to buy all of Necrom? No, you don't have to buy all of Gold Road, but you're going to have to at least pre-purchase before June. This is actually gonna save you. And what I'm explaining is at least buying the lowest tier, which is about $39.99. Right in here where you can buy the Gold Road upgrade for $39.99. With tax, it's probably going to be coming out to like about $43. So under $50, this is going to save you for a whole year. You see what I'm saying? A mere $50 is going to save your device. That's a lot less expensive than paying each month for the little malfunctions that we get. When you pay this, even though that you might not be playing Gold Road, you're still going to be contributing to getting the company set up to where the electronics can function properly. It's an important thing, whether it's over in Steam, PlayStation, or Xbox, or your PC or your Macintosh. Quite possibly, you can go over into ElderScrollsOnline.com on a small little Android, and you can pay for that at least on your Android. You see what I'm saying? Go on your Android right now. If you only have an Android to work with, well, that's what you want to work with, and so that's a great thing to where in the future you'll be able to get set up to a better computer device. Then you can actually play the game with multiple people. There's over 22 million people that play Elder Scrolls every day, and the people that play the game, well, there's more people that play each day, and that's an important thing. We're not expecting that everyone in the world is going to be playing Elder Scrolls each day, but we need more people to step in and pay for these types of things. So what I'm suggesting right now, before June comes, make sure you get that upgrade paid for before June. So that's a very inexpensive cost that's going to save your hide later on down the road. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully you do. So with that, I'm going to call this good, and I'm going to go back up to the daily login screen. This is some fun stuff, but this is a kind of a struggle as well of what I'm explaining. Where I'm presenting, we should actually pay for the like a subscription, or you should pay for like a one-time setup fee. Sometimes that's a hard thing and not an easy place or a fun place to be in. Sometimes explaining how these things have to be paid and explaining this kind of like regularly gets a little old when somebody kind of looks at the system and is like, why do I have to buy that? If you would have bought the chapter that was being presented at the time, you wouldn't have gotten behind. You see what I'm saying? If you had gone with what was suggested, you would not be in the predicament of having malfunctions in your device. When new information comes in, we have to update the devices. Whether we have to get the small files in that will work. Sometimes the bugs come in, and when we have those bugs, we have to fix the system. It's because there's multiple people using the system. So then I'm gonna kind of just get ready for the game later on tonight. Hopefully you guys are ready and you're gonna enjoy your alliance points. If you're in another console, you're like, oh, I'm not getting my alliance points. So make sure you're an ESO member, and you'll be guaranteed you will be getting those alliance points. If you're an ESO member, you're loving this, hearing that you're going to be getting so many alliance points here in the future. Steam and PlayStation is going to catch up. I'm assuming that PlayStation is a week behind Xbox, and Steam is a week behind PlayStation. That's the assumption. I don't have a PlayStation console, but that may change here in the future. And right now, hopefully, I'm hoping that you guys did enjoy your drive here today, learning more about Elder Scrolls and the different little mechanisms, some of the problems we're having, and the joy of playing the game. Hopefully, you have a good rest of the day and join up with me here a little bit later on.